All right, so for the sake of organization, looks like I left off at Fran on your last spreadsheet. You just sent me this one, or brain or whatever. So we just really have these four left. I'm just going to copy and paste those onto this spreadsheet, and and then I'll just check these real fast, send this over, so that way you have the updated um, ARVs that I've corrected already. So let me take a look at Cody. Let me see. Cody is list price here. We're going to be here. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Um, their list price is 413. We're way off there, so I'll take a look at that one. And their list price 459. I'll take a look at that one too. We're getting pretty close on that. And then their list price is 449. We're about 100,000 off. I'm not going to look at that one. So I'm just going to look at these two, and I'm gonna look at Coda too because I like Littleton. So let me look at those three, and I'll get back to you. All right, so this is 5325 South Cody Street. Let me see here. You had 570. I see where you're pulling from. So I think you're running into some neighborhoods that you really have to pay attention to where your comps are. So here's your property. You got this pending over here that's up against the park for 570. Um, and I think it's a, let me take a look, see how big it is. 2800. We are at 2800. So pretty nice inside. Then we got this 500 right here that is 2800. Also really nice inside. So it's a tough one for sure. I mean that's a pretty fresh remodel as well. So this one's tough. I could see where you went with the 560. Um, this one's going to be a tough sell to any investor because most of our 560s are over here in a different area. And so I mean, we are at their list price is 485. We're at 570. Puts our offer at 419. We'll leave it alone and move on and see what we come up with. So I'm gonna move on to Ashton. That one's a tough one. So here's another one we're having a pretty bad disconnect on. So 2502 Ashton Aurora 80011. You've got 670 in here. I'm just wondering if you're mistyping or something. It just seems like today's ARVs are just not jiving at all with your work that you've been doing the last few days. So, um, hmm. So I mean, we don't have anything above 400 in this area. I know this area quite well. So I'm going to have you just go back and do this one again because I'm not sure where you're even coming up with the 670. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here. So here's another one. I mean, they're all just so far off, Solomon. I'm not sure what's happening. Um, okay, let's go through it. So this one is Mexico Avenue. It's 2,700 square foot. It's listed at 450. I'm not even seeing a 595 in the area whatsoever, or 565. So I did our search criteria: active, pending, closed, 360, single family, 2,500 square foot to 3,000. And then here's my square around the neighborhood. Here's our subject property. Here's the nearest. Um, Here's the results. We only got three results, but that's all I needed because you jump over here to this 495 It's a 2,800 square foot house, and ours is 2,700 square foot house, so pretty similar in size. And this thing's been completely redone. I mean, this is a brand new, fresh remodel. You couldn't ask for a better comp than that. I mean, it still has the plastic on the stove. So it closed at 495. So I mean, that's where we'd be. I don't know where 565 came from. Um, Anyways, I hope you can tell me what's happening here because this is completely different. Looking through these properties today has been completely different than the last few days where you've been pretty much spot on. So I know you ran across some tough ones today, but some of these were quite easy. So and you've been nailing them right and left before now. So not sure what happened. So I will send you this video. Hopefully you can get this straightened out. I'm gonna leave Aurora open. I mean that was really far off. You had like 650 in an area that didn't have anything sold for above 400. So hopefully you can tell me what's happening. Maybe the not getting entered correctly or something got jived up. I'm just wondering. So anyways, I'll send this over to you and we'll see if we can get this back on track here.